Okay, this is the detached deck. It's not attached to the house. This is beyond the scope of this inspection. So anything I have to say about this deck, either in this video or in the report. So far we're not getting any electricity on any of these. In the optional systems section of the report, not charging for this inspection. It doesn't belong to the termite inspection. It's got conducive conditions for termites. Anything that I do, this is all a gift. But somebody's come in here and they've got this great idea, and they thought that it'd be nice to paint the deck, and you will get some use out of it. But painting is not the same as staining. And so what's happened is we put a skin on top of all the wood, which is cellulose material, and we put a vapor barrier on top of it, so any moisture that comes up out of the ground, it's like a science project where you take a jar, or a scouting project where you take a jar and you turn it upside down on the ground, and the moisture from the ground collects on the jar, and then you can pour it out and have something to drink. Well, you're not going to have something to drink. It's going to cause this deck to rot. Alright, prematurely. We got wood rot, we got wood to ground contact, wood to ground contact, wood to ground contact. Then we painted the deck. Coming along here, let's see what we can see. We have a raised garden over here, which is kind of nice. They at least put spaces between the slats here. Okay, you can't get underneath here to look. And yes, the deck is still painted, so it's still going to hold water up here. But we do have some allowances for some ventilation. It's not wood to ground contact everywhere. Got a tree growing up through here. As long as that tree's growing, it's going to be moving. And what it's going to be moving is this deck. And coming on along in here, we see we've had some additional support has been added in here. Got a pile of bricks. I'm not sure if that's from the house build or what. We got a pile of bricks. But then again, wood to ground contact, wood to ground contact, wood to ground contact. Is it going to fall down tomorrow, bud? No, probably not. Wood to ground contact, wood to ground contact. Is it going to fall down next week? It won't be long. It won't be next week probably. It's like these raised beds for the trees. Again, you know, we see some cracking and stress. Gravity. We got matching cracks. Over there. Oh, and this whole side is open. They piled all this wood in here. This is just termite bait waiting to happen. It's not next to the house. Not next to the house. You see these boreholes. Okay, those were powder post beetles. Powder post beetles, but not attached to the house. The electric party lights, novelty lights. Okay, they're not supposed to be closer than 10 feet to the surface. This way your guests can change the light bulbs for you, you know, on their own accord. You go into the house and they see one in the ashtray on the table and the light goes out and they just want to do you a favor. No good deed goes unpunished.